catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply. In the ring, you won't survive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive. Yeah, I swerve when I drive.
Hassle Lights, talk to me. Yeah. Welcome everybody to another edition of Hassle's Review. And your boy woke up in a super good ass mood today. I said, you know what? The air just smells and tastes a little more like freedom here in the USA this week. I don't know what happened. Something happened, but you know what? It's a little more freeing. So I said, man, I'm in a good mood. My peeps got to be in a good mood. Holler if you hear me. So I said, can't just do some regular ass unboxing. Can't just do some basic ass video for you peeps today. So I said, let's just do not only one, but dose fucking unboxings as well as kit bashes. That's right, people. We got some fucking kit bashing for you today. I ain't never done a whole lot of kit bashing, so we're gonna learn together. So it is what it is, peeps. So let's dive right into your meat and taters of this whole thing. So on the Marvel side of things, you know, I showed you guys, I got this Wolverine a few weeks ago. Pretty cool ass figure. I like it. It's pretty neat. The only thing I noticed is this is the Logan version of the Wolverine. And anybody that's kind of just read the miniseries, it's very much Dakin. And I was like, you know what? I kind of dig the Dakin version a little more. It suits a little more into the story. Plus, he'll be an ongoing character at this point. So, I got the bright idea of doing this. I've had this House of X Wolverine for some time, and he's been inboxed. But this is pretty much the outfit the Wolverine Dakin edition wears. So, I wanted a brown and tan Wolverine for a little while, and that's the classic brown and tan there, minus the belt is got the old X on it versus, you know, being the buckle. So, what we're going to do is, people, we're going to rob the head off this bad boy and the fist to put on that, and the head and fist off that to put on this. And we got two new figures. Voila! Kind of hate to open this bad boy because he's going for about 60 bones on eBay right now. But, I love you folks. So, why not? Why not? While we're still on the Marvel side of things, this won't be a kit bash, but this will be a badass opening. That's right, your boy finally got Danny fucking Ketch. Whoo! That's what I'm talking about, people. I had to go through Target. Typically, I go through Big Bad Toy Store for probably, I'd say at least 80% of my figures come from Big Bad Toy Store, with the exception of Walmart or Target exclusives, sometimes Amazon. But Big Bad Toy Store let me down on that like big time. I kept getting the email, coming soon, coming soon. I mean, it was like a tease on prom night. He never came. So, hey, I said, fuck it. I canceled it. Got a discount to order it through Amazon, as well as the fact that I got it sooner. And, of course, time it shipped, I got the notification from Big Bad Toy Store. But, thankfully, I done canceled, so it's what it is. Now, moving on to the other side of things. You know, I've told you, we got more than one. We got more than one. So, while this guy won't be getting kit bashed, he will be getting open. Retro Card Cobra Commander. Ooh, little silver face. Oh, man. I'm excited about this guy right here. Got one for the wall. This one's going to get opened. And if you're wondering how I chose which of the two to open, there's a little bit of scuffing here. Minor blemishes to the card. I will give Big Bad Toy Store props on that. They're usually jammed the fuck up on getting your cards and bubbles to you, for the most part, blemish free. So, the other thing, he has arrived. Nemesis fucking Enforcer. So, okay, the box says Nemesis Immortal. Apparently there was a licensing deal. It happened about 10 years ago when they done their, the 3 3/4 wave of anniversary stuff. Maybe it was 15 years ago. Fuck. Yeah. I think it was the 20th anniversary. 25th. We're at the 40 now. Fuck, we're getting old, people. However, he changed from Enforcer to an Immortal at that point. And I think maybe they even altered his story a little bit. But, thanks to my boy Monster, who works for Cobra, he got this ordered off a Hasbro Pulse for me. I got the Nemesis Enforcer. I'm not calling him Immortal. That's fucking stupid. I like Enforcer. I grew up with Enforcer. Kind of like Double A Arm motherfucking Anderson. So, we're an Enforcer here. But, I told you to be a kit bash. So, you see he's got these little what is it, Jeepers Creepers wings here. And I'm not a fan of the creeper wings. They look kind of silly in the pictures I've seen online. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to take the wings off Venom. That's right. The Venom Null 2-pack. And we're going to use those on this bad boy right here. So, that being said, let's just dive on into the meat and taters of this whole thing. So, we're going to start with this guy right here. So, if you check it out, it's a pretty cool box art. This is another one that I almost really hate to open because he does look really, really cool. I'm not sure what the hell the deal is with this little head right here. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know why he's got the Kurgan from Highlander look. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Not a big fan of that. But if you see your boy, there's a Cobra Commander. Just got the retro. And this is going to probably make me have to open my Once Was a Man Cobra Commander I have sitting on my shelf over there. That it comes in a beautiful package, by the way, that I have been uber hesitant about opening, and now I'm going to probably have to, because what's going to happen is I got Spintor down there. I got the Enforcer. Got Retro Card Cobra Commander. I Soldier Slaughter up there, because you know at some point Slaughter's got to battle this guy. So, I don't know. We'll just see. I'm going to kind of scratch my itch for these guys today. See if that kind of fills the void. And if that don't fill the void, then I might have to open it. And thanks to Funko Pop Plus, trusty box opener. So, I will say, boxes like this works amazing. My big packages from Big Bad Toy Store, which I got 2 large hauls in this week. Got another coming next week. Shh, don't tell the wife. This works amazing, and it doesn't catch you bored. However, still have to have the old trusty X-Acto knife for certain things. So let's dive in. Let's see what we got here. And see, this is one I won't toss the package on this guy here. A lot of things lately I've just been tossing the box. When I sold my other home and we moved, I had an attic, and I mean an attic full of loose boxes. And I discovered that I didn't go back to them. I didn't put things back in the box. I wasn't doing all that shit when I moved. So yeah, there was no sense in keeping them. Unless I'm reselling, honestly, there's not a lot of reason to keep them now. Which is why I may hold on to this one just in case your boy decides at some point, hey, I'm gonna let it go. So first and foremost, he's got the little tendrils. So I never understood why they made this into a backpack on the OG one, because it's actually, it still has the backpack thing there, but it's kind of like a face hugger. It's a Cobra Law deal. It attaches itself to the motherfuckers. So yeah, that's really what that is. Not a whole lot going on the interior of the box art, so nothing to really go over, so to speak, there. So as you can see, here's the Nemesis Enforcer, and that's the best Burgess Meredith you're getting out of me. Burgess Meredith, yeah, the penguin. You know, Rocky, come on, Smicky, he loves you, damn it. But he was also Galopulus. So we got some pretty cool. Now I'll give him credit. The creeper wings look okay in the packaging. But as you can see, they kind of dip down, kind of like roach claws or something. I'm not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of this other helmet. I'm going to stick with this right here. That will never go. That's going in a zippy somewhere. The one thing that's the head scratcher to me are these little bacon swords. I'm not real big. Now, I get it. Cobra Law is very organic. A scientific world, so to speak. Yada, yada, yada. Not a whole lot of science. Well, I guess it was science. I don't know. Not real big on the bacon swords. But they are part of the process. So let's pull them out. And I got pretty cool little claws on the end. They'll never use these. Not at my house. So we got a couple old fists. And as you can see, I'm fucking around with the camera. I'm trying new angles. I've got to get something to where you guys can just witness this action versus hear me pop boxes and then show you. So bear with me, people. Your boy is still, studio is still, it's at work. It's working hard. So there's the other helmet. Like I said, Barry Kurgan off of Highlander. Might make a cool custom. I don't know. Might be something for the future. So let's see. They got him pretty damn secure in here. He's got one little cardboardish rope here. So okay, I can actually cut that from the back side. Somebody! Hey, so you boys didn't get moved today. It's amazing what freedom does to America. So, I'm trying to figure out how to get him the fuck out of here without tearing him all to pieces, because, I'm gonna be honest, they got him pretty damn secure. Okay, let's get him out first, and then we'll worry about wings. Let's just try that. Alright. Well, actually, now that he's out, the wings just pop out. So here's your wings. I don't know. Now, you can actually see through them. I will say that I like the transparent little deal there. It's got the tears in it. Very much like the wings in the show, as far as the look or the effect. Let's go with that, the effect. Not quite sure how I'm gonna get the maybe pop this out. He's got some little fur things over there. Looks very much like a bat shoulders. That part's pretty cool. I'd rather made like a cloak type deal for him, honestly. But let's check the old Enforcer out. Let's see what we're working in. So he is he's a good sized figure. He is by far the biggest of the Hasbro Joes. I mean, he is. Man, he got old Donkey Donk by there. Man, he's sneaking up on nobody with them old things clapping. Shit. You are not sneaking up on Slaughter with those, baby. Woo! That man got a donkey. Nicki Minaj would be jealous as fuck. Okay, we got a little bacon swords. It's bacon! Pretty cool figure, not gonna lie. It looks a lot better in person than I thought it would. He is big though. I think he is actually going to dwarf Slaughter. I'll have to. My Slaughter's on the shelf over there, and that would look really ridiculous if I just walked over there and grabbed the motherfucker. So I'll post some pictures of the two together. I do like the little things there because that was one of the more iconic things in the movie where he like took his elbow and drug down some shit in those road. I like that. Soft goods right here. Not bad. Not bad. So just for shits and giggles. The OG, this is what he looked like in the box. Or when you got him out of the box, I'm sorry. Kind of like that. Oh! But this is more meant to be more like a fuck you up type deal. On Cobra Commander. I like how he's got his hands in this Undertaker-esque pose. You could put the bacon swords in there. Or you could just kind of be flying like this right here. So, let's see what this backpack looks like on him. That's not that we're going with it, because we're not. But, yeah, something like that. The wings are too low for my taste. So, let's see if we can, how we're going to do this, guys. So, bear with me. I'm going to be fucking with my eye holes for a second. So, as you can see, the Venom wing has this little dealio right here, which is what we're going to be dealioing here. So, I'm hoping that I don't have to soak this in hot water. Oh, there we go. It broke. So, yeah, that just broke. Snap the fuck off right there. These are fucking worthless now. So, that will not be a kit bash. We have live and in living color right here today. That's going to have to be a work in progress. Hasbro, I'm not big on that right here. You kind of shit the bed on me just then. Typically, you're pretty good about me not having to do that sort of shit. So, wow. I feel like I just blew my load too fast on the first fuck. Wow. Alright. So, and I am dropping every damn thing. There's another fist. Power to the people. Alright. So, let's just dive on into this old Cobra Commander right here. Man, I feel bad about that. I did want to swap wings, but I did not want to destroy the damn wings. Now the resale is completely not an option. So I guess I could throw the fucking box away, couldn't I? So, one of the things they improved upon on this these retros after that initial first wave is they made the card and bubble thick as fucking durable. I like that. It's a little harder to get into, but it comes with a base. Your standard Cobra shits. So, you got a little pistol. Got a couple generic hands. Quite honestly, that'll be the ones that probably go into him because got the finger, and no, the finger's not going to go into him. I could have worded that a little better. Got a couple old fists. Just old basic fist. Cobra Commander don't sling them fisticuffs very much. He's got people for that shit. So, we ain't really worried about that. So, he does come with a pretty neat little backpack. And I have got to where I'm not putting backpacks on him as much as I was. Because you just weigh them down. And typically, they didn't ever use them in the show or comic. But, this backpack does look cool. And it does house the gun. So, he has a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. And it's just a little standard letter opener, so to speak. Ah, there we go. Now this is what I've been waiting on. We've been doing classifieds, what, 3-4 years now. Now I've waited this long to get this fella right here. This is my Cobra Commander from my childhood. The cartoon, it is a thing of art. I will say, he has a smudge on his visor that I'm not happy about, that I'm hoping wipes off. Come on, babe. So, that is no bueno, Hasbro, because that is a scuff that ain't coming off. Apparently, when they put the helmet on, they scuffed one side. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. Yeah, you kind of can. The side blemish free, but it is what it is. Once he goes on the shelf, you won't be able to see. So he's got the pistol grip hands. I'll change those out for the finger point of doom. Wow, I'm a little let down by that. It's almost the epitome of don't meet your heroes. So the hand come out like it was supposed to, unlike fucking Enforcer. Maybe he's more of an Enforcer instead of a fucking Immortal. He'd have done the right thing. So I'm a finger. Oh no! About lost it. You don't ever lose a good finger. Now his joints are tight. So. Cobra wants you. I don't know if you can see that very well, but yeah. We can pose up something like that right there. That's a pretty solid figure there. Other than the blemish on the mask, I will give that I give that a solid 4.5. 4.5 out of 5 houses. And I am just dropping everything. I am unprepared today, people. Happy but unprepared. Just to kind of give you a reference, though. Cobra Commander versus Immortal. You can kind of see why he just sling this little bitch under his arm and fly off into the sunset to fuck him up. But it is what it is. On an unrelated note to some things that I did open this week, I got my Iron Grenadier. He is a badass figure. The helmet comes off. He almost has this very Kylo Ren type detail to the helmet there. Looks really good. Badass figure right there. And even though he's nothing more than another repaint of a repaint of a repaint, got my Iron Grenadier in. Badass figure. I like the fact that if I don't want the clear thing right there, that's pretty bueno. The only thing I'm jealous of is got the red on the thing there. I really want the Kitbash to put this on the OG head instead, because, you know, in the cartoon he had a red visor, which never made sense, seeing as he had the silver like Cobra Commander in the figure, but the show he always had a red. So I almost want to put that on there just to have that aesthetic look. But I don't think the silver off that head would look really good on there. He does come on an alternate head if I wanted to. That looks pretty cool. I got the multiple of the Snow Viper for that very reason, because I liked this head. So I done one that way and one with the classic head. The only thing is, with that head there, it doesn't give you the vibe of a per se a bat, but it is kick-ass. So let's dive into this bad boy right here. Maybe I don't fuck this up as well. So let's see here. See if I can. Oh, that's not. Oh, wait. It worked. Thanks, Funko Pop. So, one of the things I did not like about this story was the fact that they just they resurrected after resurrected after resurrected. The deaths mean nothing if you can just bring them back to life 2 issues later, or the next issue, or what the fuck ever. You know, the death has to stay permanent. It's not even shock factor when we know, hey, you can resurrect him in the next issue. I mean, you got his fucking brain downloaded somewhere and all this shit. But so I didn't read it, which is why I don't really understand why he has a little white goatee in this head. Not a big fan of that. The other head is smiling, but that has no goatee, so that's the head I'm going to have to rob for my brown and tan. I did read somewhere where Wolverine has been on record and said that the Krakoan era was the happiest he ever was in life, and I guess that's why this figure was smiling, because he did smile more there than he did previously. So I haven't checked this figure out before, but this is actually a pretty solid figure. The ears are a little lower than what I care for. I'd like to have longer ones. Hey, okay, they're the same. I thought maybe this one was a little longer, but it's not. They got good detail. You got the hair on the arms there. Claws are legit as fuck on this hand, and of course this one's got one mimicked up one. It's always the case, and you about fuck it up every time when you try to straighten them out. Height wise, we're good. So that was something I was actually concerned of. I was actually a little worried that the height was going to be an issue. I do think that the browns don't match. I have noticed that. The brown is a little darker on this than on here, so I don't know how noticeable that's going to be. Hopefully not a lot. So let's get the claws off, get the old head off. So somebody, let's take the other head off, get the claws. So we'll start fixing Wolverine up first. Oh yeah, that brown is noticeable. But there's no going back now. There's no rape. Damn, I'm fucking everything up. There's no brakes on the rape train, so to speak. And I have done raped the box, so he is open now. It's not bad. The head itself actually turned out pretty good. The fists are noticeable. That part. But I got a brown and tan Wolverine now. Not too dissatisfied by it, but like I said, not bad. What I could do is, I think he does have some fists in a bag that are just no flaming, just, you know, fist. I can always swap to that. The head matches pretty close there. So now, let's make a Wolverine. And that is noticeable. However, I will say, okay, something that does work right on there. So if I put a head on, as you see, the fist is darker than this brown here, or this brown here and this brown here. However, that dark brown matches this brown right here. So it actually looks pretty cool, because it looks like, you know, he's got little wrist leathers and then that. So let's slide the old head on. Everybody wants a little head. Bam! Now we got a comic accurate Wolverine Dakin style. And I got a brown and tan Wolverine for my X-Men shelf over there. So, Kitbash complete, and I didn't fuck nothing up with this one here. Wish the first one here went that well. I'm a little distraught by that, people. So, for the main event, this guy right here. So this, I will be keeping the box of this right here. Not that I'll resell it. I just want it. I keep my Ghost Rider shit. So, you know, it's, as you can see on the back, got some pretty cool little effects. It has the Medallion of Power on the bike itself. Bam! That's there. I'm a fan of that. So let's dive into this guy. Let's see what we got here. Like butter. Like butter. Not a big fan of the art they used, but I would have much rather preferred this fella right here. But you know what, it is what it is. There's not a lot of flaws to this that I've seen online. One major one, and I will point that out, is this right here. Yeah, there should be some little yellow accents behind there. I'm thinking about getting some yellow cardboard and going behind there and just kind of taping it in. So they will be that. Got some cool fire effects for the tires. Fire for the tire. So let's just start. Okay, that's a cool little effect to help, you know, prop it up, so to speak. You know, sometimes you just want to pop wheels. So let's get the figure out first. We'll start with his flaming chain. Same as what come on the last one. No different there. The retro Ghost Rider that everybody got, say 2 years ago. That part is exactly the same. I do like the fact that they didn't just give us that figure back this time. I was really worried they were going to kind of give us that figure with, you know, the little slight variations. But they actually got comet accurate fists, because he's got the little spike knuckles on one hand, got a little Undertaker on the other. There's that. So let's check out the figure itself before we dive into the back. Okay, I am a fan of this. I mean, they just reuse the head, of course, but we have the different torso that is more Danny Ketch-esque. It is not just Johnny painted to look like Danny. He's got the spikes on the one thing there, the spikes there, the spikes there. I'm a fan of this. And he's got the chain across here. Big fan of this right here. This is a solid figure. And if I'm not mistaken, height-wise, he's a little shorter than the other. I'm unprepared, people. I'm sorry. I'll have to post some pictures in the video somewhere. I'm standing next to one another. But there is a height discrepancy between them. Cool flame effect in the collar. That's pretty neat. It's not just, you know, around the neck there, so to speak. It's pretty nifty. I like that. That's a solid figure there. I'd give the figure 4.5 out of 5 houses. So now we got the back, and there's some heft to this back. You know, you're always worried when you get these vehicles because, you know, a lot of times they have this hollow feel to them, this dollar store shit. But there's some heft to that right here, and that is most likely the coolest point. It's not going to zoom in very good, but bam, you touch the medallion of power, you become Ghost Rider. Or at least that's how it initially started, and then it winds up transforming over time, but he winds up winning a set load of shit, so to speak. So there's the front plate. They did a good job detail-wise of that. There's some scarring, some rough edges. I like that. I like that really a lot. I'm gonna put some masking behind there though. That's gonna become yellow. So there's our kick bars and our handlebars with speedometer, so forth, so on. So let's assemble this bad boy. So we got our foot pegs. Hey, for you that like to be pegged, he's pegged. Got our handlebars in place. Now there is a little bit of it does turn a little, but that's one thing. The tire, there is no, it rolls, but it does not shift. So you'll have to kind of manually spin them around. This slides on. I'm thankful it doesn't snap into place because I was worried about that because I want to put it on now, but I want to go back and be able to do the thing so I could just pop that back up later. It's not something that snaps in and then when, you know, once it snaps in, it's there, or you break it to get it out. So that is very, very cool. The back is a massive improvement over the Toy Biz one. Damn it. So why I'm here? That's the first one. So we're gonna get that. We'll do a comparison of those in a minute. So huge upgrade. Matter of fact, they just put a little triangle on there for gas cap. But you know what? This got me by for quite a while. This sat on my shelf. It got me by for quite a while. So I'm not going to hate on this. Because, I mean, that was 2002 or 3. So, massive upgrade to this bad booger right here. So, now that we got them both over here. So, as you can see, this is the retro. And this is, there is a height difference. Danny's a little shorter than Big Brother. So, but, you know what? This is still a cool figure. I'm going to keep him on my shelf even though the color schemes are fucking identical. And I'm not a fan of that. I'd much rather him be in the Elvis blue now. It bothers me more than it did before. But that's Johnny. That is what it is. He wears those colors now in the book. I'm not a fan of that either. Personally, I think he should have kept the Elvis blue leather. But it is what it is. So we got 2 different sets of fire effects. And the back will somewhat stand up without them, I just noticed. So that's cool. So you've got this in here that goes on the back tire. And it just, I was expecting it to kind of snap in a little bit, but I guess it does just rest there. Is that it? You got this one for the front. Front sits a lot better. It, or does that go to the back maybe? Maybe that's, okay. So maybe that's the back. Yeah. There's the back. And I guess this is the front. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Or if you want, I've seen where people are using this as, you know, kind of, not sure, does that go right there maybe? Kind of give it a little effect. Not quite sure how I'm gonna pose him up yet, but I've seen people take the extra fire and put around the Helverine to add him to their shelf. Kind of like have him sitting in this like this, so to speak. I don't know. I get to play with that the rest of the day, for a little while anyways. I had to go get my gremlin today. But I don't see no problem posability wise. I think it's going to be pretty cool. He is going to go on the back without a doubt, because the other one that stood there will stand there next to him. So I'll pose him up, post some pictures in the video. Apparently I'm going to have to do a photo shoot for the rest of the afternoon before I can edit this together. So this may not go out today. It may not go out until Saturday. Either way, it'll still smell and taste like freedom, people. Good old USA. All right, guys. Thank you guys for being here today. We appreciate it. I'm sorry I fucking shit the bed with Nemesis and Fossa, but it is what it is. Give a shout out to our sponsors on Collectibles, 305 Main Street, Tifton, Georgia. Go hit them up for all your nerdy needs. Don't forget to check out Stay Weird Network. We're there. Chris Daly's there. Fueled by Weird. Big Rob, Big Rob's House of Entertainment, and no Chinese food, as well as Monster and I. So, you got the Nerdy Man Room show. You got Hassel's review there, as well as all of those guys. Don't forget to check us out on Spotlight Media as well. Click, like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's where we really need you guys to show us some love at. We hit 1 subscriber goal in October. We have another one for December. Not quite sure if I'm going to do a giveaway for that just yet. Trying to think of something really cool I could do. Maybe something in December. We might have just a Christmas giveaway. But we really need to get this subscriber goal up. I want to hit 1,000 pretty quick. So if you guys can like, subscribe, and share us. Share. Sharing is caring, people, with everything but herpes. So, and we are not the herpes of the podcast world. So share us up. So with that being said, thank you guys for being here today. Have a great weekend. And hey, enjoy your college and pro football with no political ads.
Garbage, top rope, catch a vibe, catch a foot when I drive. Big pressure, I apply in the ring.